Hey everyone, so have you ever had a funny car story? Because some people have. Welcome to Funny Car Stories, as made famous by LDK Hamster, starring LDK Hamster. You know, when I was choosing a username for the internet years ago, I really should have gone with something with fewer syllables. I mean, LDK Hamster is a mouthful. Whenever I tell people in real life about my YouTube channel, I'm always like, oh, my username is LDK Hamster. And they're always like, okay, I'm gonna remember that. And then they don't. True story. Although in my defense, I was like 8 when I chose LDK Hamster. I guess my thought process was that I had initials and a favorite animal. And there you go. Okay, back to whatever I was talking about before I got sidetracked by my name. Alright, cars. Before we begin, I have to say that none of these funny car stories are my funny car stories. I don't have a car. I don't even have a license. I'm 16, I'm old enough to get a license. But there's one big problem, or should I say one little problem, because that problem is my size. If you couldn't already tell by my squeaky, small woodland rodent voice, I'm tiny. I'm like 4'3". Here's an actual photo of me in the driver's seat. What's that? You can't see me? Here, I'll change the angle. You think good driving is hard in Mario Kart or whatever? Try driving when you can't see over the dash. I actually took this online learner's permit course a while ago, but all it did was make me terrified of driving. This was little Timmy with his first car on his 16th birthday. He was excited to begin driving. He was so excited, however, that he failed to exercise proper driving safety. And now he's dead! That was my recreation of the educational video we were shown in the online course. It was gory. So on that happy note, let's hear some funny car stories. Alright, story number 1. My grandfather's first car was really cool. But like the week after he got the cool car, he crashed it and was forced to downgrade to a super cruddy car. And this was a really long time ago, like back when the dinosaurs roamed the earth. Back when cars rusted easily. And my granddad's car was so rusty that one time he went to press the brake pedal to stop at an intersection and his foot went right through the bottom of the car. Things going through cars is going to be a recurring theme here, so buckle up. A few cruddy cars later, my granddad was at a stoplight on a blisteringly hot summer day. And his car was old and cruddy and might overheat if he left it running while it wasn't moving. So he turned off the car while waiting for the light to change. When it did and he turned his car back on, it released so much smoke that the car behind him was completely enveloped. But back then, cars usually didn't have air conditioning, so people would keep their windows open on hot days. So all that smoke went right into the car. Granddad recalls just a massive smoke driving past him with a rude gesture poking out of it. Welcome back to Stupid Statistics. Today's stupid statistic of today is most car accidents happen within 3 miles from home. Sounds like you might want to become a nomad, huh? Until you realize that every time you drive to and from your house, you're passing through those 3 miles. So of course that's the area with the highest collision rate. Duh. And to further disprove this fact, I've been in 3 car accidents in my lifetime, and none of them have been near home. And since my experiences are clearly more important than other people's, that statistic is stupid. And now, back to the video. Okay, our next story comes from my dad's friend. For the sake of anonymity, for the sake of anonymosity, we'll call him Commander Riker. So this one time, my dad and Commander Riker and some other people were driving along when one of the tires gets a flat. So my dad gets one of those car jack lifty things, and he's lifting away for a while, but the car isn't going up. That's because the jack went right up through the car. And since the car was too old to bother repairing, they just continued driving it with a giant hole in the frame. I'm going to be using Lego stop motion for this one, just to show how hilarious it is. So Commander Riker was driving along in his wholesome car. Get it? Wholesome, because there's a big hole in the car from the car jack. And he's just driving along, minding his own business, when he goes over a speed bump and the car literally breaks in half. Like, no joke, this actually happened. The car splits down the middle and falls apart. No one was hurt. The broken car was simply thrown away and replaced. Little harm done. Those were the funny car stories, and that's the end of this video. Goodbye. thanks for watching, everybody. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. It's always appreciated. These videos take an unreal amount of time to make, so just keep that in mind if I don't upload super often. Alright, that's it. See you next time.